Desiree made 100 cookies this week. She baked 4 more than 3 times the total she made last week. How many cookies did she bake last week? Okay, so start by writing down your equation. Go ahead and write your equation. So, no, we're going to say number 1 on our scrap paper. We're going to write the equation just like we did in our notes, but this time we're actually going to solve it. So, that wrote the equation for you right there. 4 more than. There's 4 more than. And then 3 times the total. There's 3x is 100. So we have 3x plus 4 equals 100. How do we start solving this 2-step equation? Go back to 1.5 notes. You're right there. What do you got? You need to undo adding and subtracting first. So the opposite of a positive 4 is? Yes, we're going to solve for x to see how many cookies she baked last week. And then we need to undo the multiplying, so you should be doing this on your paper. Not just writing down answers. You have to show your work. Divide by 3, divide by 3. And this works out pretty evenly because 3 can go into 9 evenly and 3 can go into 6. 3 goes into 9, 3 goes into 6, so altogether it's going to be 3 and then the 2. So 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 6 twice, and we get 32. So x equals 32. Shakira went bowling with her friends. She paid $3 to rent the shoes, then $4.75 for each game of bowling. If she spent a total of $21, how many games did she bowl? So what's the equation we're going to start writing? To try underlining some information in your sentence. She paid $3 to rent shoes. Straight up, $3. What about the next part? $4.75 for each game. Let's just say it was $5. If I played 1 game, how much would it cost me? $5 plus the $3. If I played 2 games, how much would it cost me? $10. So that's the part that's varying. This is the part that's varying right here. For each game, that means our variable has to be there. So if I play 1 game, I can know. If I play 2 games, I can know. So then we have, we're also adding to this $4.75 times my variable G for game. And then it tells us the total. I pay $4.75 per game plus the flat fee of $3 for the shoes. And I spent a total of not $21, I can tell you that. Okay, so we just have to solve this. How do I start solving this? I undo my adding and subtracting first. $21 minus 3. Divide by $4.75. Okay, for today's lesson and for the next lesson, we do area and perimeter. I am going to, let's see, I'll let you guys use your calculator on this one. I just want to go through the process. I don't want to get bogged down with number crunching. So 18 divided by 4.75. I'm allowing you to use it on this assignment today. That doesn't mean every assignment after that. I'm giving specifically this assignment. And then let's see what you get using your calculators. See, now be careful about this. Think about money. We're trying to think about, it says how many games did she bowl? So we get, what's a good decimal that we get? 3 point what?
3.79.
So let's say, I'm going to go 2 decimal places and it says 789. So we got to be careful. That's not it. So we want to make sure that we're rounding good. So if I say 7, 8, I have to look behind the 8. What does the 9 do to the 8? You got to round it up. Remember, if it's 0 to 4, it stays the same. If it's 5 or higher, you round up. So I'm going to round up to 3.79. But I need to actually answer the question. I want to see if the answer that we have right now makes sense. It says, if she spent a total, then how many games did she bowl? How many games?
Almost
almost 4. Number 3, this year Cornell's class took 1 more than 3 times as many field trips as last year's class. This year Cornell's class took a total of 7 trips. How many field trips did the class take? Go ahead and set it up. Set it up. All right, so we have took 1 more than 3 times as many field trips. And then we know the total. So do I have a second one of this? Because that's the same. Yes, I'll write it down here then. So 1 more than 3 times as many field trips. I'm going to use F for field trips. And we know that it's a total of 7 trips. Go ahead and solve. +1. Number 4. This week, Jamira spent a total of 100 minutes. All right, we know the total, 100 minutes. The total was 8 more than 4 times the amount of minutes she studied last week. 4 times the amount that she studied. Okay, write your equation and solve. Number 4. Eight more than 4 times the amount of minutes. 8 more than 4 times the amount of minutes. And her total was 100 minutes. Solve. Finish the paper. You got calculators that you can use. Write the equation and then solve.